Page. If you're a fan of Bettie Page, this may be the video for you. As you can see, I do have some books on Bettie Page. These are just 2 samples. I pretty much got almost all her books on Bettie Page, along with some Blu-rays. This last Blu-ray, the Bettie Page Reveals All. Great Blu-ray on her life story, and she also narrates it. As you can see here, I do have a statue on Bettie Page. This statue is based off Dave Stevens' illustration, as you can see right there. This I had pre-ordered back in 2010. This was released in 2010. Part of my Collectible Rewind series focuses on collectibles in my collection that are rare and out of stock. And this girl in my dreams, or our dreams I should say, is no longer available. And I wanted to showcase this particular Bettie Page statue. The illustration that this is based off from Dave Stevens. He's a well-known illustrator, comic book artist from back, I guess, late 70s, early 80s. He's well known for a comic book, and it's also made into a movie called The Rocketeer. And he used Bettie Page's likeness as a character in The Rocketeer, which I do have the original graphic novel, as you can see here, The Rocketeer by Dave Stevens. This came out in 85, I think. And so you can see the likeness in the comic of her. I've had this comic book since I was a teen. My parents picked it up, I can't remember. So I had the original Rocketeer, and that was my discovery into Bettie Page. And I think a lot of other people as well. She was known as the queen of the pinups, and she had a really very productive career as a pinup model back in the 50s. And with Dave Stevens introducing her again as a likeness and a character in The Rocketeer, made a lot of people, including myself, discover who Bettie Page was, and kind of resurrected, made her more as a legend popular, the most popular pinup model in the world pretty much. And been a big, huge fan of Bettie Page ever since. And I know Dave Stevens, when he came out with The Rocketeer, he did have a friendship with Bettie Page. And he's very instrumental in helping her getting rights to a lot of photographs out of hers, some royalties. So he had a very good relationship with her, and pretty much helped her, and not only didn't take advantage of her, but he had a nice friendship and helped her along the way and kind of get some of the stuff that money that she royalties and stuff that she well deserved being out there. So looking at the statue, like I said, I could ramble on forever on Bettie Page and all the history of her. As you can see, the statue is very well done. It's about 13.5 inches tall. Looking at the detail on the legs here, the paint app is very clean. You can see there's no slop. The sculpture by Kent Melton is really well done. But yeah, you see the 360. I mean, just a gorgeous looking statue. And I'm going to show some more additional close-ups of this Bettie Page statue by Dark Horse, who released it. And I think they do have the information. I think at the time it retailed about for $149, maybe $150 back then. You can see this is a very low number. This is number 24 of 1,500. So they produced 1,500 of these Girl of Our Dreams statue by Dave Stevens. As you can see, the close-up here of her face does capture that illustration that Dave Stevens did very well. Very simple, clean paint app, and just a gorgeous looking statue of a gorgeous, beautiful lady, Bettie Page herself. So, but yeah, very glad that I do have this in my collection. Looking at the detail again, just well done. And I appreciate everyone sticking around for the video. Please hit that like button. If you don't like it, you can hit that dislike button as well. And as always, thank you for watching. And until the next one, take care.